Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Kevin Miller, and today I'll be speaking with Greg Ross, who's the general manager of Magna. Today's show is sponsored by the Women's Life Insurance Society. Well, Greg, welcome to Spotlight, first of all, and welcome to the area. I know you have a little bit of a Canadian background, but let's talk about your background with Magna and then coming to Port Huron as the general manager.
Yeah, thanks for having me, first of all. I started with Magna in 2004. I spent 16 years in Canada at the same division. Had an opportunity to come onto a project in St. Clair, Michigan. It's close to home for me. Feels like home already. I've been here since 2021. Pretty exciting project. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Magna. I've been there almost 20 years now, so it's a big part of my life. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be in St. Clair as the general manager.
Yeah, as you say, it's close to home. Where in Canada were you from originally?
I spent the last 16 years in London, Ontario. I'm actually from Southern Ontario, Leamington, Ontario area, so I'm familiar with the Detroit, the Michigan area.
Very good. Well, Magna, we were talking off air before we came on, has gone from zero footprint in St. Clair County to soon to be the largest employer in St. Clair County. So that began a few years ago with a very short window of expansion and that first building that went up on Range Road in St. Clair. And now you're into building 2. So let's kind of bring people up to date on where you're at.
Yeah, so building 1, we are in production, low volume production right now, making the battery trays for the GM truck platform. That project has been very good for us. A lot of automation, a lot of technology. We were lucky enough to win additional volume, so we've expanded into what we call building 2. That building will take us north of 1.1 million square feet overall. Allows us to bring on a lot more job opportunities. We are in the process of building that facility. The roof is on, the steel is up, the doors are on, the equipment's starting to bolt down, the automation equipment. Still a lot of work to do. We'll be doing that activity till the beginning of next year. But we're in process.
So let's talk a little bit about building 1 and how many people that employed, and then what will building 2 mean for employment opportunities in St. Clair County?
Yeah, right now we're just north of 400 people in building 1. That includes some of the team that's working on building 2. We will be looking to hire an additional 900 people when the program's ready. That'll be by the end of next year. But we're about 400 people right now to support.
Now, when I went through the building as building 1 was being completed and saw the amount of automation that you have, you're looking for pretty high-level people. I mean, these are people that have skills above and beyond just a general laborer. You need to have some kind of robotic background, and that's those type of people you're looking for.
Yeah, a lot of automation. Our product is very large, so it's not simple to move. It's a very complex product, so there's a lot of automation involved in making the product and moving the product around the plant. So there's quite a bit of automation to be had. We've got engineering, controls, robotics. The team that supports the maintenance team is very large, so we're looking for tool makers. We do have a lot of production opportunities as well. We do make the full battery tray, all the components that go in the battery tray for GM. So we've got a lot of assembly. So we're looking for forklift drivers, engineers, robotics technicians, weld engineers, and as well as production team members.
Where does your product go? I know you mentioned GM. Yep. Does it all go to the Detroit area, or are you shipping things all over the place?
Yeah, right now we ship to what is called Factory Zero at GM, the battery facility.
So let's look to the future. 1,300 employees in St. Clair, Michigan, and Magna's footprint in America continues to grow. Where do you see this going down the road?
For now, that project should be the maximum on this site. Magna itself is obviously growing in the battery tray market, the EV market, all over. Magna makes everything except windows and tires. So they're very big and very heavily invested in the automation and the EV market. Our project will support that. We are the first dedicated battery tray facility for Magna when we top out at 1.1 million square feet. that's enough for us for now.
Wow, you're not kidding. So let's talk about Magna's, we've talked about the footprint and the number of jobs, but the community outreach of Magna International.
Yeah, I've been with Magna for 20 years, and when we do interviews, people ask me why I'm at Magna, and because it's a family and it's part of the community. They care, the team members care. A major part of our goal and discussions is how do we make a positive impact in the community. Obviously, with construction, there's a lot going on there, but how do we make sure that we positively impact through charity organizations, through supporting activities within the community, having our team members involved, volunteering? It's really a big part of it helps you want to go to work. Some days the days get draining, but when you're able to support a charity organization, put a smile on everybody's face, it just makes everybody feel better.
Well, it's been said that you can have a job that's a job, but if you have a job that's actually making a difference and doing things that make a difference, to me, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Our goal at Magna is to be positive, have a positive impact, and our target at Magna is to build a team that makes battery trays, not a battery tray team, a battery tray factory that has a team. And part of that is making people happy, making people feel like they're contributing, and we work very hard at that.
We've just got a minute left, Greg, but I wanted to just touch back on the employment side. How are you reaching out, or how would you like to have potential employees reach out to you?
Yeah, you can, social media, we're all over social media, but the main place is to go to magnacareers.com. All of our jobs are posted on there. If you type in St. Clair, you'll get right to our facility, and we'd be happy to talk to anybody that's looking for a job.
Well, Greg, it's been a pleasure getting to know you a little bit, and congratulations to the work that Magna's already done in our county, and soon to be, by far, our largest employer with 1,300 employees. So we wish you all the best and continued growth, and it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. And thank you for joining us in this edition of Spotlight.